start. I think I started on the show before you did, right? So I was season 2.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I'll tell the story the first day in the production office versus first day on set, because I'd never heard of the show, and I didn't audition for the show. I happened to know the executive producer, so they just called and asked if I wanted to go play a janitor. And I said, sure, you know, I can fake sweeping. You've seen my stairwalking, I can sweep just as well. So I was like, I'll do that. And I realized on the airplane as I'm reading the script, it was like supernatural, and I was clearly not just a janitor. And I was like, interesting. Well, I said, well, it'll be fine. We'll get up there, I'll get a little sense of what the show is about. And so we go into the conference room of the production office, still the production office, and we had a speakerphone, and we had a conference call with the director of the episode, me, a couple of producers, and then in LA, Eric Kripke. And we did a read-through of the script, which I'd never done since, but we did a read-through back then. We read through the script, and I thought, here we go, here's my intel of what this show is. Because keep in mind, this is before, you couldn't just Google it and watch scenes, you couldn't just go to Netflix and watch the show. It was season 2, it didn't exist anywhere except for on TV. And Kripke kept saying, now, this is a little bit of a comedic spin on our usual format, but let's not use the supernatural elements of the show that have made Supernatural supernatural. We need to keep the supernaturalism of the show intact so we don't forget who we are. We are supernatural, so even though we're going to veer out of that, our baseline is supernatural. We need to keep it supernatural, be the supernatural we have been. And I'm thinking to myself, could you use one fucking adjective that isn't supernatural? It would really help a brother out who doesn't know the show. Like, that's all they referred to was their own show as the descriptive word. I'm like, that does not help. So it was a real crapshoot trying to figure out what to do. My first day of work was in the theater, making Jensen wrestle with women in their underwear. So, you're welcome, Jensen, I guess is the answer. But you know, it went fine from there. That was kind of my first awkward experience. Rob?
I had an epic Loud and Swain show the day before, and we were played in at Mammoth Mountain in California, and we did a 3-set night. We played 3 sets of songs. It was epic. It's like 3 hours of playing at this bar. We were the bar band for the night. And afterwards, I had no voice. I completely lost my voice. And so I get on a plane the next day, and I fly to Vancouver, and I'm freaking out because I didn't have a voice. And so that night, you know, I get up there, get set, and the next morning, so I had like one day and then the next morning I'm on set. Fortunately, the first thing that we shot was me kind of opening the door and see the guys, and I kind of shut the door on them. You know, I'm very much a hermit Chuck, and I had this raspy voice, and it made sense, right? So fortunately, it was like, here's this guy's in his robe. I've been drinking all day. I don't want any visitors, so like, it made sense to sort of talk like that. That was my first line. Yeah, the other day.